I'd like to talk to you about now on what are the possible options in suspending a song. Now, you see, in worship, during worship, isn't it that sometimes you get to a point wherein at the end of the not the last song yet, and all of a sudden, all the people would roar in worship already. You're like having this awkward feeling. How am I gonna put the next song still? When the entire congregation has already roared in worship, it's like a high worship already. Like, for example, how great is our God? And you end with, it's something like this. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? Ah, da, da, how great, how great. And then you go, ending is our God. And of course, the people would just react and worship so high that, and your next song would be like, it's so awkward that everybody's shouting already, and yet you are going down low on your last song or maybe on your next song. Now, how do you avoid all of these things? Okay, now I'm going to give you some options in suspending and holding the song in its ending. Now, let's take that as an example. Okay, of course, all the churches, everybody knows the song, How Great Is Our God. Okay, let's play around that song. Now, instead, a while ago, I was playing How Great Is Our God in the key of C. And the last chord is definitely C. Okay? C is the root chord of the key of C. Obviously. How great is our God. But the thing is, it sounds so absolute. It sounds so final. You see, root keys, it sounds so period. It sounds so, let's get it on. I'm done. And that's the reason why the congregation just respond just so highly. Now, for us to suspend the song, instead of ending in the root, try ending in the subdominant. Now, what is a subdominant? Subdominant is the fourth chord. Now, a while ago, we were playing How Great Is Our God in the key of C. The subdominant, or the fourth, would be F. It will sound like this. Sing with me, how great is our God. Da, 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 how great is our God. How great is our God. You see, it puts the people and even you at that point wherein they would just have an intimacy, they would just identify with the words of the song and worship God intimately, because you did not end like our God. Instead of ending like that, you end with the subdominant of our God. Nice and cool, right? A second option will be ending in the relative minor. Now, what is the relative minor? A relative minor is the sixth from the root, and it's a minor chord. Now, let me put this easier to understand. We were playing How Great Is Our God in the key of C, and then instead of ending at a root, which is C major, what's the sixth from C? C, D, E, F, G, A, minor. Instead of ending in C major, you end in A minor. It sounds like this. How great is our God. How great is our God. Oh, how great is our God. And you play along. Cool, right? relative minor. Now, another option. Now, this one is a little bit, how would I say it? It takes you to another zone. It takes you to another world, so to speak. Try to end in subtonic. Now, what is a subtonic? Subtonic is one full key below the major chord, below the root. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Isn't it that we are playing in the key of C? We were ending at the root key, which is C. Now, what is one full key? That's two half steps below C. That's B flat. In fact, you could even add some major sevenths like B flat major 7, or maybe the ninth, or B flat major 7 and 9. Now, how does it sound? It sounds like this. How great is our God? Woo! It's a subtonic. How great is our God? Oh, how great! Now, that takes you out. It puts you in a different wave. It puts you in a different zone. Like, wow, it's different. Now, with all those three that I gave you a while ago, you can even combine all of that. You want to try it? Let's try it. Okay. How great is our God, subdominant God. Relative minor, how great is our God. Oh Lord, you are great, subdominant. My God is great. My God is great. How great is our God. That's a relative minor. Oh, I worship you, God. I worship, that's the subtonic. I worship you, God. You combine it with the relative minor. Oh, yes. We worship you, God. We worship you. And then it opens you up to so many things, so many options. And it could even go back to the chorus. Come on. And we say that you are great. We say that we worship you. And we say, how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And so forth and so on. You see, these are great tools that you can use during worship. It opens you up to, an intimate one-on-one, sing a new song, singing in the spirit avenue in your worship time. I hope this helps you.